The internet is in full meltdown mode again, and this time the spotlight is on Papoose. Social media users are acting like a verdict has already been reached. According to trending commentary, he didn't just cross a line. He allegedly chartered a plane and flew straight over it. Yes, the controversy centers around a skywritten message that reportedly read, "Papoose loves Claressa. Not I love you. Not be mine." But a full third-person declaration floating above everyone's heads. And the woman at the center of it? Claressa Shields, a world champion boxer with her own legacy, brand, and spotlight. The spectacle instantly ignited debate. Critics called it performative. Supporters called it romantic. Others labeled it desperate. What made the situation even more combustible is that Papoose is still publicly associated with Remy Ma, and no finalized divorce documentation has been widely confirmed in the public domain. That detail alone has fueled suspicion, speculation, and a tidal wave of commentary. Let's unpack why this moment exploded the way it did. First, the skywriting itself. Public declarations of love are nothing new in celebrity culture. But wording matters. Papoose loves Claressa reads less like a spontaneous emotional gesture, and more like a headline. It sounds branded, almost like a press release written in the clouds. That third-person construction is what triggered intense online analysis. Why not say "I love you"? Why sign your own name? Some users argue that the phrasing creates psychological distance, separating the man from the persona. Papoose the brand versus Shamil Mackey the individual. Others say it was simply stylistic. Either way, it didn't land quietly. It landed loudly. Then came the jewelry discourse. Reports circulated that Shields received a Van Cleef bracelet for Valentine's Day. While the brand itself, Van Cleef & Arpels, is synonymous with luxury, the internet quickly pivoted from admiration to investigation. Social media detectives zoomed in on packaging, shopping bags, and presentation details. Questions emerged. Was it authentic? Who purchased it? Was it gifted? Or self-funded? Those questions tie into a larger narrative circulating online about finances. For years, observers perceived Remy Ma as the more commercially active partner in her marriage to Papoose. She toured, hosted events, and maintained steady visibility. Since their separation became public conversation, some commentators have speculated about how Papoose's income stream currently looks. That speculation, fair or not, became part of the storyline. When money enters the chat, motives get scrutinized. Another flashpoint was social media captions referring to Shields as Papoose's girlfriend. The phrase sparked immediate backlash because in the court of public opinion, legal marital status still matters. Without visible divorce proceedings, critics argue the optics feel premature. Supporters counter that relationships evolve privately long before paperwork surfaces publicly. Optics, however, drive internet culture. Even the Valentine's Day dinner became meme material. Instead of candlelit exclusivity, videos suggested a group setting with cameras present. Some viewers interpreted it as intimate celebration. Others saw content creation disguised as romance. In the digital era, the line between genuine moment and produced spectacle is thin. Body language analysis followed. When Shields reportedly reacted to the Sky message, she described freezing. Comment sections lit up with interpretations. Was it shock? Embarrassment? Overwhelm? Discomfort? The human brain loves to decode microexpressions, especially when celebrity relationships are involved. But interpretation isn't fact. It's projection filtered through personal bias. Still, perception shapes narrative. Another curious detail circulating online was a hashtag reading, #Valentine's Day 2026. Whether typo, scheduling error, or pre-planned branding, it added fuel to conspiracy theories. Some joked about time travel. Others speculated about long-term marketing arcs. In internet culture, even minor inconsistencies can balloon into major talking points. Beyond surface drama, there's a deeper conversation unfolding about legacy. For years, Papoose cultivated an image of unwavering loyalty during Remy Ma's incarceration. Their relationship became symbolic for many fans. Proof that commitment could survive adversity. Now, watching him display overt public affection for someone else creates cognitive dissonance for supporters who invested emotionally in that narrative. That doesn't automatically invalidate his past. People change. Relationships end. But when transformation happens under a spotlight, audiences struggle to recalibrate. There's also the impact on Shields' brand. She is first and foremost an elite athlete. Her accolades in boxing are historic. Yet current headlines lean more toward romantic controversy than championship belts. Celebrity culture often eclipses professional achievement, and that shift can carry consequences. Sponsors, promoters, and athletic commissions care about optics. The internet's harsher voices frame the situation as opportunistic, suggesting that proximity to a champion boxer ensures continued relevance. That claim is speculative and unproven. But in an era where visibility equals currency, people assume strategy behind every move. On the flip side, some fans argue Shields is a grown woman capable of making her own decisions. They reject narratives portraying her as manipulated or naive. They see two adults choosing public affection in a culture that monetizes attention. Both readings can't simultaneously be fully true, yet both coexist online. There's also a psychological layer worth noting. Public grand gestures are high risk, high reward. If the relationship thrives, the gesture becomes iconic. If it collapses, the footage becomes archived embarrassment. Digital permanence raises stakes dramatically. And then there's the broader cultural critique. We live in a time when love is often performed. If it isn't posted, some believe it didn't happen. Grand gestures compete for algorithmic traction. Skywriting guarantees virality. A private dinner rarely trends. The incentive structure encourages spectacle. But spectacle can distort sincerity. When romance becomes content, audiences question authenticity. When authenticity gets questioned, trust erodes. And when trust erodes, even genuine emotion looks strategic. Observers have also noted the presence of friends and entourage during various moments. Some interpret communal celebration as supportive energy. Others see it as staged production. Without insider confirmation, assumptions remain just that, assumptions. Financial speculation continues to circulate as well. Commentators compare earnings from boxing purses to revenue streams in music. They debate management percentages versus romantic partnership dynamics. But public figures rarely disclose full financial realities, leaving room for rumor. One recurring critique centers on legal clarity. If divorce proceedings are underway privately, that information hasn't been widely formalized in public reporting. Until it is, critics will continue using that ambiguity as leverage in arguments. And yet, the heart of the controversy may be simpler than all the theories. Image transition. Papoose transitioning from loyal husband persona to publicly affectionate new partner is jarring for longtime fans. Shields stepping into highly visible romance during peak athletic prominence invites scrutiny. Remy Ma's silence so far amplifies tension. When one key voice in a triangle doesn't speak, speculation fills the void. Where does this go next? Historically, high-drama public relationships follow predictable arcs. Initial spectacle, backlash, counter-narrative, either normalization or implosion. Social media memory is both short and eternal, short in attention span, eternal in archive. If the relationship stabilizes, headlines will soften. If it fractures, critics will resurrect every skywritten frame as prophecy. The larger takeaway is about performance versus privacy. Public figures must constantly balance genuine emotion with brand management. One miscalculated display can overshadow years of work. Conversely, a bold display can cement cultural moment status. Right now, the conversation is loud. Comment sections are battlegrounds. Supporters defend. Detractors dissect. Même pas trahivent. But beyond the noise are real people navigating real emotions under relentless scrutiny. Claressa Shields remains a decorated champion. Papoose remains an established rapper with a long-standing career. Remy Ma remains a respected figure in hip-hop history. None of those identities disappear because of one viral moment. However, reputations are fluid in digital culture. They can be reinforced or reshaped overnight. Is this love? Is it branding? Is it both? The truth likely lives somewhere less dramatic than trending commentary suggests. Relationships are complex. Public perception simplifies them into storylines. And storylines, especially messy ones, generate clicks. As of now, no definitive legal updates have publicly clarified marital status. No official financial disclosures validate internet audits. And no conclusive evidence proves strategic manipulation behind the scenes. What exists is optics, loud, undeniable optics. In the age of skywriters and hashtags, perception often outruns proof. One thing is certain: when you put your emotions in the sky, the whole world gets to interpret them. And the world rarely whispers.